Hello guys, today is part 1 of making the new Adopt Me boutique. For my boutique, I'm going to be using the beautiful ice cream home. Let's get into it. Guys, in today's video, I wanted to talk about pretty privilege and how cancel culture is such a joke nowadays. This is mostly pertaining to famous people and a lot of the things done. So let's go back a little bit. During the 2022 Met Gala, Kim Kardashian decided to wear Marilyn Monroe's iconic Happy Birthday dress to the Met Gala in New York. When she did that, society went crazy. Everybody was angry at her, and there was a very, very public outrage. She wore it for the red carpet steps. Then she switched into a replica for the rest of the night, which doesn't excuse anything, of course, because honestly, there's just no excusing it at all. There's no excusing it at all. But I say this to say, I'm not understanding why there's a double standard when Drake wears Michael Jackson's glove. I feel like it's equally as disrespectful and should get the equal amount of hate. But of course, there's never an equal amount of hate when it comes to men and women. People are consistently inconsistent with how much they are so quick to get mad at a woman for their behavior, but takes years to yell at a man for their behavior. And even if they do call them out, even if there is an issue, it doesn't go anywhere because they're just going to be forgiven in a little bit. And that's why I think male pretty privilege is so much more different than girl pretty privilege, because with girl pretty privilege you could get a free drink, something along those lines, get axed out. Like, genuinely, when it comes to male pretty privilege, it's just a lot different. Now, I'm not gonna say that women do not get away with that women with pretty privilege do not get away with doing things that are completely unacceptable online. For example, when it became a trend for people to be cringy and weird, like, do the Junko poses and all that junk, it was perfectly fine because a bunch of pretty girls were doing it. Now, back when I was like that in like 2020, it's not as extreme anymore. I will say I'm still pretty corny, but I take pride in that. That's besides the point. But it was much more different because it was only really pretty girls doing it. And of course, anybody who was like, oh, you're a poser, going off on them, was getting attacked online because they're like, oh, so now we can't enjoy those things. But it's not that you can't enjoy it. It's about the fact that when we enjoyed it, we were made fun of and belittled for what we enjoyed. And so, of course, we're going to be upset that now it's a new trend. Now it's cool. Because when I liked it, it wasn't cool. And you guys bullied me for it. You guys called me a loser. So, yeah, of course I'm going to be upset about it. But that goes for Kim Kardashian and Drake as well. Those people cannot be canceled. I don't like how the internet is right now, because it's to the point, if you say something funny, no matter how problematic you are, you're most likely going to get your platform back. No matter, genuinely, no matter who you are. And not to bring race into this, but unless you're a black creator, there's so many times that black creators have done crazy things and got completely wiped off the internet. I'm pretty sure if Shane Dawson came back, said something iconic, all of you guys would forget about all of his allegations and come running back to his platform. James Charles has gotten canceled on multiple different accounts, on so many different accounts, yet you guys still accept him back onto the platform. And I know this is a really bad example, but Colleen Ballinger, she was exposed for talking to little boys and doing weird things with little boys in private group chats, and overall just doing very inappropriate things that no adult should be doing with children. Now, I'm not saying she shouldn't have been canceled, because she deserved to be canceled. However, once she got canceled, she got canceled. She was basically taken off the face of every single platform, and nobody spoke of her again or treated her the same again. However, James Charles can just bounce back with his entire platform because he said something funny. And that's the part that gets me upset, because you guys continuously enable these artists and these influencers' behaviors, and this is why they're able to continue doing what they're doing every single time without fail. And it's honestly embarrassing because you guys only cancel who you want to cancel. Cancel culture is a joke because it's only used when you guys want it to be used. Someone would have to say the N-word for you to actually cancel them. And racism is not the only problem in the world, and this is coming from an African American woman. Of course, it is a very big issue in this day and age, and I could go on a rant for that for hours. But I'm talking about issues with literal illegal behavior. These people are not in jail, and they have done multiple inappropriate things with minors, which is something I don't understand. James Charles should be in jail. There should be so many of these influencers in jail because it's public information with tangible proof that they were sending and doing inappropriate things with babies, with kids. And I will never understand why this happens every single time somebody gets a lick of fame. But if you're pretty and you're funny, it goes unnoticed. And it sucks that it has to be this way. It truly sucks. And anybody who is on this bandwagon of it's okay because they're funny, or oh, it happened in the past. Of course people change, but when they show no change, it means nothing. Currently, James Charles is getting canceled again for being ignorant towards a woman who lost her job during the Spirit airline crashing. Like the entirety of the company no longer being there. And we're canceling him for the, I think, around 5th or 6th time. And it's going to just continue being a continuous cycle of us trying to cancel him and it not working. So, of course, nobody has hope anymore because no one's doing anything. Now, as for Drake, I think definitely we should be holding him accountable for his actions, no matter how famous he is, no matter how much you enjoy his album. Personally, I think it was trash, but that's my personal opinion. But if you genuinely enjoy his album, I don't think that is an excuse for his behavior and for him using Michael Jackson's glove. These famous people are still people. You wouldn't want anyone going into your grandmother's house that has passed away and just taking items from there because they found it cute without you giving it to them, because everything is a symbol of the life that they had. Michael Jackson has done so many great things, and we can go and before I get the comments of, well, he was problematic too, he did this, he did that. No. That's all I have to say. Just no. But that's besides the point. Genuinely, I hope this gets considered and reevaluated, because I'm sick and tired of seeing people's ignorant behavior being excused because they can make you laugh and giggle. I'm sick and tired of it. Some of my other favorite examples that I like to give is Abby Lee Miller. Like, there is so many people who still support her ways that she treated those girls on that show. So many different, people have told me, oh, well, that was in 2013, so it's okay. Yeah, it was in 2013, and now these girls are adults putting out whole memoirs talking about not only how racist she was, but also how much she mentally and emotionally abused these girls, and it's being permissed because people find her funny. Or people thinking, oh, well, she made them so that they're exactly who they are right now. It doesn't matter what she has done for them, because no matter what she did for them, she had to ruin their lives to do so. I hope you guys enjoyed my little yap session. I will see y'all in the next video, and here comes my tour for the fruit collection. hope you lovely people enjoyed today's video. Follow my socials to see the outfits that go along with the boutique. See you guys later. Love you.